This is the post that our Verify team saw on Reddit. It claims the Safer Kentucky Act, an omnibus bill comprised of more than 20 policy provisions aimed at reducing violent crime, would let property owners use deadly physical force against the homeless. So, is that true? We're verifying. Our sources include Russell Weaver, a professor of law at the University of Louisville School of Law, and the Safer Kentucky Act, Kentucky House Bill 5. We read through the bill itself, and here's what we found.
The use of deadly force is generally disfavored. In other words, we don't want to take somebody's life if you can deal with a problem through a lesser use of force. So what this law is really saying is you can't use deadly force except in very limited situations.
The bill does lay out specific situations in which a person can use deadly physical force. 1. When someone tries to forcefully take your private property. 2. When someone commits or attempts to forcefully commit a burglary, robbery, or other felony on your private property, or a person attempts to commit arson on your private property.
What this law simply does is clarify that it can be used in certain situations. So it's a clarification. It doesn't seem to be an unreasonable clarification.
Now, none of this deadly force section directly references homeless people. Earlier in the bill, the Safer Kentucky Act does mention unlawful camping on private property. It says property owners can use physical force, but not deadly force, to remove someone who is unlawfully camping on the property, but only if they have already been told to leave and refuse, and they are threatening the property owner. Nowhere do these very specific instances mention homeless individuals. Theoretically, it can be anyone trying to commit any of these crimes on your property. So we can verify no. Nowhere in the Safer Kentucky Act does it say you can kill homeless people.